Okay, and we're back with our round 6 feature, which
Welcome back.
will be pretty big game, I think, with Joshua Schmidt, the wisest Prague winner, against
Joshua Osters, or Östers, I think it is.
Ulsters. Yeah.
Östers. Interesting deck from Joshua's side. It's
Well, Ulster side, you have to say it like this.
actually, yeah, that's true. We have some Spiral Zoo on Joshua's side.
And on Mr. Schmidt's side, we have like his signature deck. I don't have an apple here, but it is Paleozoics.
Yes. And it's gonna be interesting because Joshua Osters is playing triple Drain Denkoseka in the main deck, so it might be maybe difficult for Joshua actually coming into the game with his Paleozoic. And I think that he's playing round about 55 cards in his main deck, so he has a pretty huge main deck.
He told me about his Spiral Zoo deck before the tournament, and I was quite excited about it. Hoped that he's doing well, and so far I think they're both XO, so should be 5-0. Yeah. What else to say before Dolphin? I was a little bit surprised that Joshua Schmidt is playing Paleozoics, mainly because he asked around for Baboons in the team chat. So, and he said that he was like a little bit sick of playing Paleozoics. So it is a little surprise, but well,
He was successful with this deck twice in a row. So
absolutely.
He was second at YCS Bochum with Paleozoics. He was first at Prague, so it's a pretty good
I mean,
deck.
why change a winning?
Never change the running system.
Exactly.
And yeah, Joshua is interesting to see here Osters that we finally see some more of a pure zoo variant, like something zoo related, because right now we just saw it as a splashed engine
Yeah.
in Metal Foes. And that's it, I think. I don't think that we have seen it anywhere else. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of fusion cards as well inside of this deck. So Brilliant Fusion, Instant Fusion. Let's see if we see some Garnets in the starting hands. some crying happening for this. It's interesting. So I'm quite excited. Side deck looks also pretty interesting, but I don't think it's suitable for this matchup. So I think they should be ready in a few moments.
We'll see. What else to say? Right now, I think we're right on time.
Yes.
Until now. I think we have like small delays from timeout, but I mean that's normal for tournament like this. I think it's the second last round for today.
So we're already in round 6. I think we're playing 7 rounds today.
Exactly. So 1 tomorrow morning, and then we're going to cut to top 16. Yeah.
Let's see how it will fan out, this matchup between both Joshuas. Let's not get mixed up with both names. Who's who?
I think the easiest would be like with Schmidt and Osters.
Yeah, Osters and Schmidt, calling them by a second name. Oh.
I think for the side deck, we're going to wait when they're really going to get at this point.
Yes, definitely.
Just questioning what.
Why are they not starting?
Maybe some technical issues that we have there.
Because we should be ready right now.
I mean, we're excited. Probably you're also all excited. We can see them here. Joshua Fraction. With our team shirts. And
they will start now. Because we gave them
there we go.
Sure. Let's see how much grass will be a matter of fact here, because both playing pretty huge decks.
So we see two spell cards in Joshua Schmidt's hand.
I think it's grass and what is the other card? It's Demise.
Looks like that. Okay, so the funny thing here is that it just like mills 4 cards.
So it's a 56 card deck or a 55 card, yeah. So
it doesn't matter because
Demise is gonna give him back the advantage that he. Wow, that's a lot of traps. I think he's gonna discard 1 Paleo to have 1 Paleo life in his graveyard.
Well, and now the game could already be over.
When he has a Denko in his hand.
Exactly.
Because he's playing triple in the main deck.
And I think Joshua Schmidt knows that Joshua Osters is playing Denko Zeka main.
Oh, he's opening with a special summon of a Terratop instead. Maybe he tries to bait out some traps first. To get him comfortable with that nothing is gonna come from here.
I mean, they both know what the other one is playing, so Yashun is um,
Yeah, he
aware of the triple Denko, so if he would have like some negation, something like that, he probably would have
I think
already used it
yeah.
on Terror Top.
I think what he's trying to do now, Mr. Östers, to get somehow over the draws to the Denko, if he's able to do anything. He knows that the Paleozoic Dynamiscus is right now not an option because Joshua Schmidt doesn't have any cards in hand, so he can only book the card or strike. So he wanted to go safe here, getting Joshua down to 4 cards with just using 1. Now he is going for the red pair normal summon. If he has the Canadian, then it would be
So
interesting. So I
probably
think
sending. Does he play combo?
he's not playing combo. He's actually only playing like all the Solemn Brigades plus 3 triple barrier and 1 Imperial Aura. I think he's just gonna send one of the other Zodiacs just to thin his deck and to maybe get to some other key combo cards. Interesting that he's not playing combo because he's playing double red pair, triple whiptail, double furrow blade, so he has plenty of targets to actually shuffle back. So
Probably going to see Canada here.
no, Reckless Greed. He tries to get out his Paleozoic trap cards now from the graveyard.
He's pretty sure he has a Dynamostrus face down, which he will use now. What makes sense, in my opinion.
He has an Allonoidus at minimum. That's the right card. And now he's going for Borbo. Question is he going to do anything to the Borbo? Is this another strike on his left side?
Could be.
Maybe he wants to let him go through several Zodiacs till he strikes him. So he's going for the second red pair. So now the combo has changed a little bit since the limitation, as a semi-limitation of red pair. It's not that easy to do with 1 card anymore.
Yeah.
You have to get a level 4 monster somehow different also to the... he actually has Brilliant Fusion.
Okay, so now he's going to use the MS.
Yeah, now he has a target for his Illinois and is able to special summon his other trap card.
I like the fact that he's summoning just 1 Paleozoic after the other one. So he shows Joshua Osters basically that he has a potential back row to let him survive something.
I think Osters has like 2 strikes in his hand. He has a lot of traps, I think, which might come in handy during the next turn, negating anything Joshua wants to summon.
So we see now Tiger Mortar attaching
Furrow Blades to run over one of the Paleozoics, I think.
Let's see if it's going to happen or if he runs into a Mirror Force or Quaking Mirror Force.
Any Mirror Force would do its job here.
Even a Lost Wind would be like alright.
Now he's going for Broadwall. I think he wants to get the Fusion Substitute over Black Sheep. Maybe. He has the Dynamiscus. Opts to use it on the Broadwall instead of the Drancia, so maybe he has an out also for the Tiger Mortar. When he has it as well, then it's gonna be really difficult for Joshua Oysters to come back from this.
And well, we shouldn't forget that Josh Schmidt can't draw cards for the next 2 turns.
Yeah, I think the other card is Summoner Monk that Oysters has in his hand. Together with, I think, 2 strikes. He's going for the Drancia, which is not doing anything against those monsters.
I'm not sure if this plays correctly to summon
he runs into the Mirror Force as well. If he had Raigeki now, it would be huge, banishing all of them. But I don't think that he has a board. But he has I think that's double strike that he's setting now.
Okay, so no dimensional barrier. So he's going to summon probably a Toad, which
it's gonna get
strike.
That's nice.
That's nice card.
More resources.
2 new cards. Let's see if
the barrier and
backtrack. Also one of his signature cards, which didn't saw that much success before the Voices proc, when a lot of the 60 card Paleozoics played the backtrack. Yeah, so he's going to summon Toad, which gets striked. So Toad's effect, getting back Givrog, which probably get normal summoned.
And then he tries to make another Xyz. Let's see if it's also getting strucken down.
Probably he could.
He could go for some damage now if he wants to.
Yeah,
Like 1300, I think.
would be like the correct decision.
I think Duproc has like 100 attack.
Yeah. So
At least he's getting out a little bit more life points out of him, and he's going for the second Toad, and I think it's gonna get strucken down as well.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, that's a lot of strikes he has. Interesting part is now the barrier will, I think, completely nail down Joshua's next turn.
well, it depends if he drew a spell card or not, because otherwise his summon monk isn't doing anything.
Yeah, because he's he's setting it. We don't even know what the other card is. He might just turn off on his barrier to just get a paleo, but does he?
It's kind of risky, like playing into a potential. Yeah.
Does he have a frog in his hand still? I think
he has the Dupe Frog. Yeah.
So he at least has still the Opabenia play. So I think it's just a smart move to now get out his paleo to go for Opabenia next turn to at least get some resources.
If there's a hand trap, yeah. Well,
wow.
The play wasn't.
Then the crow was great.
It was not the right decision in my opinion.
Yes. Now he has another turn for a Summoner Monk maybe to survive and now finally be able to go into any rank.
I mean, he needs a level 4 monster.
Oh, that's a spell card. That's directly a spell card. So now he is able to do something. Let's see here. What does he play in his extra deck which might be helping him now? He can go for another Broad Ball. He's playing triple Broad Ball. He has still a normal summon left. So he has plenty of options now.
But it looks really good for Joshua Osters, I guess. Especially, you could imagine that he's going to make some Propel action with a Whiptail under it.
Whiptail is gonna be crucial when he's able to actually banish the Dupe Frog so that he is not able to get the search.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially as he puts Josh Schmidt in a situation where he has to draw like one of his power spell cards, like Pot of Desires or Card of Demise.
Card of Demise. Lawn Mowing is not gonna do that much because he has much less card, I think, already in his deck.
I'm not sure. I think the main problem is, well, yeah, he used Pot of Desires, but Joshua Osters already cycled kind of a lot through his deck.
He also used one Lawn Mowing already for 5 cards.
Yeah, 4 or 5 cards, yeah.
So I think they're like pretty even on the deck size right now. Is he gonna normal summon it? Oh, okay, he's going for another one. Okay, now he's trying to recycle his engine.
I mean, it seems alright. He can like shuffling back
the red pier.
Which I actually wouldn't. Well, yeah.
He can still get back the one other red pier over Tiger Mortar as an Xyz material if he wants to.
Oh, I know now. I know why he's not playing combo. Because of the Spiral Resort. Because it acts like as a pseudo combo to sending back like the monsters that you used in multiple.
Yeah. And we haven't seen any spirals in action right now. Maybe we'll see an agent here or something. That would be spicy. So now he has still the possibility to go to Borbo and Tiger Mortar and Trident. Are the Xyz monsters that he is still left? I think he's going for the Whiptail to get the banishing in, which is really good.
Get another.
It's the King Blackjack that he at least said, not the Dupe Frog.
Okay.
So maybe Joshua Schmidt is hoping to draw maybe also Swap Frog to get multiple monsters in the graveyard, which will be also an option. But I think he won't be able to get this play through a Trident.
Yeah.
So interesting to see.
And another back row.
Wow. We see
that's a Think Reaving. That doesn't do that much.
It's a good set. And the Dupe Frog. Don't set it as a Speller Trap, Mr. Smith. It's not.
He's just thinking if it's worth to set it face down.
I think he has to survive. He just needs one of his power spells to come back.
I mean, he still has to Think Reaving to stack his deck basically, so he gets a chance to interrupt something with backtrack, and he can manipulate his
Question
draw
is
for
he
next turn.
going to now try to already use the griefing on Emerald?
Yeah, sure. I mean, at this point, you don't know if Ulsters has like any plays left with his card in hand that he just threw. And depending on which trap cards he's going to see, Yasuo Ulsters don't want to like overlay something on Dryden. Like if he hits a dimensional barrier or something like that, it could be crucial.
It's an interesting decision that he's giving him back the sheep because he's playing 2 fusion substitutes, so he might be able to just research it back because he's only playing 1 black sheep and he's able to directly use it for a Northern play if he wants to.
I still think it's correct to not let him resolve to recycle the Zodiac Exceeds.
Yes, but I would maybe just not shuffle back the sheep because now he is still able maybe to do something because he's playing triple broadbow. He can always overlay it over the drain to search for a substitute anyway,
Well,
if he wants to.
I think now Yasuo will use immediately the backtrack, yeah. So we have a Canada,
Marella,
Marella,
and
and a spell. Question is which spell?
It looks so dark. Looks like a Lure of Darkness. It's
it's
foolish.
foolish.
Lure of Darkness would make no sense. I think the foolish will be the third card. Canada is a pretty good card.
Okay.
So what is Oester's gonna do from here now? What's the set card? He's gonna go Battle Phase? He can just run over the Olinoides and banish it. And banish him and his Duke Frog as well. If he wants to. I think that's what he's going to do. Getting Joshua Schmidt to less resources. Using the using Backjack's other effect to set the Canadian, so he can interrupt the Drancia. The question is now, is he going to attack with Drancia or not?
Yeah, sure. He has to force out the Canada, in my opinion. And probably Yasuo also is going to chain Drancia.
Does he have anything to chain? Maybe he can interrupt the chain
Yeah,
as
well,
well.
he can use Drancia on the trap card. That's already enough.
Yeah, that's true. He could just try to pop his Canada, so he won't be able to special summon.
Exactly. Because if he's not doing so, yeah.
He's actually destroying his stronger monster, which is the Dagast Emerald.
Okay. Interesting.
What is the back row that Oestas has there? Because he's playing a lot of great back row in his deck. Maybe it's an Imperial Order that would be pretty dead, except when he's top decking his power spells. Oh, a Barrage in phase 2.
Is his game still playable for Joshua Schmidt? Not sure, to be honest.
It depends now what he's going to go through now, which play,
I
and
mean,
what the back row is.
His next card that Joshua Schmidt is drawing is the Marella. He put it at the second position, if I'm not mistaken. So he has like a blank for next turn. A card that doesn't do anything. While Yasha Ulsters can just like go for his big combos.
So now he's going to Borbo. He can get now. What is he going to get now? Another Whiptail? Or is he going to go for the red pier? No, the red pier is still in the graveyard, I think. So he's going for the... Wow, he could have a Dryden with 2,800 attack, which would be pretty huge. Which is banishing all the monsters it's battling. So he's passing his turn. Joshua Schmidt getting his Marilla, which is not doing that much, so he just has to pass. Yeah. I don't think that he has to reveal his Whiptail all the time. Oh, we see finally some action from our spirals. Do you know what the field spell is doing?
Yeah, indeed. You can search once per turn a spiral monster from your deck to your hand. And as long as Spiral Resort is on the field, your opponent cannot target Spiral cards you control except Spiral Resort. In the end phase, he has to shuffle back one monster from his graveyard. Otherwise, he has to destroy the field spell.
So in Super Agent can be special summoned from the hand by predicting what the opponent has on the top. I think he called something which was wrong because he was revealing that it was a spell. I think he was saying trap.
Yeah, it was a foolish burial. So yeah.
We knew that he has a foolish burial, and yeah, when Spyro's Super Agent is special summoned, he can destroy a spell or trap card on the field. So he's attacking now.
I think the most important part why the Spiral Engine is good is basically because Resort is saving them from being destroyed by or being targeted by the Paleozoic trap cards. Like you make it kind of weird, like Canada doesn't do anything, then Meniscus, you have to use it on the field spell, which is also a little bit awkward. So yeah.
So is he setting a monster?
Okay,
is he setting maybe the Super Agent? For which reason?
Don't think so.
What is he playing which would be worth setting? Maybe, no, I wouldn't set a Garnet.
Trick Clown?
That's maybe the only card. He has a Trick Clown in his main deck to prevent him from... prevent him from getting OTK'd through some weird cards.
And actually, yeah, Osho Schmidt has to draw like...
He needs a power spell. The question is, maybe we have an actual a good Imperial Order set there, so several turns, which might have to do something.
Law and Morty, but that doesn't do anything against 2 drones, yes?
Yes, that's it. And
so Yasha Osters takes game 1.
Yes. And let's talk about the side decks. We have really interesting side deck for Osters. He has Naturia Beast, Palomuro, and King of the Feral Limbs in the side deck for making some nice stun fields turn 1. He has triple Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer, which might be a good card against Paydo, banishing their Paydo trap cards if he wants to.
Can he?
I think he can. Why?
I thought it was
no, I think it's monsters. I think it's monsters, so you're right. Triple Retaliating Sea, 2 Legacy of the Duelist. That would be interesting.
This card is amazing.
This card is really interesting. Like 1 Dark Hole at triple Anti-Spell Fragrance, and yeah, that's it.
And for your Schmidt's side, we have the Penguin Soldiers, which could get...
They're fine because no Zodiac can go over face-down monster. That's easy.
Especially as they're pretty good out to Denkozeka.
Yeah.
To get them...
Which he's already playing in a main deck.
Yeah. We didn't saw it game 1, but...
Maybe he will have it now in the starting hand.
So for Dark Hole Raigeki, I don't think he's going to side them because going first, time does the same thing. They're not needed in this particular matchup. So Morning, pretty sure that it gets in the Breakthrough skill as well. And Imperial Order, I could also see.
Yes. Stopping the Barrage.
Yeah.
Or any of the fusion plays, because he's playing a lot of spells. Like half of his deck is spells, the other half is monsters.
So yeah, why not?
I presume he's playing the Apocryphs already in the main deck, Joshua Smith, so he does not even need to side them.
He doesn't play them.
He doesn't play them at all.
Yeah.
Not even the side deck, because they're usually really great against those Xyz.
They're like
fields.
They're alright, but they're especially just good in a matchup which is already in your favor normally. And this game 1 was like he was already in a bad position when he started with this reckless crit that he had to do like on almost nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm still not sure why he didn't choose to use Dynamostrus immediately on the Red Pier. To like prevent Yosho Osters to go into multiple Xyz.
So he's starting with Card of Demise, Mirror Force, I think in Ronin Totem. I think Joshua Schmidt will start this game by setting the Dupe Rock or what?
Dupe Rock.
Okay, he will have a 1/1 monster left for Card of Demise, which is not that great, but also not that bad. I mean, as long as he's not drawing another 2 monsters.
So he has 2 monsters. Or what does he have? Yeah, he has 2 Ronin Totems in hand.
2? Oh wow, that's bad. That's really bad. Getting rid of them, he needs pretty fast. So we're going for the Resort. I'm just gonna play it immediately to get the Super Agent. Maybe now he will have his light coming.
And we're talking about 30 monsters, 10 spells, and 37 trap cards.
So he finally needs to hit that trap card on the top. It has to be somewhere. Let's see. I presume he will activate it immediately and say trap. Oh, he's hitting a barrier, so yeah. Now he's able to destroy the back row, which is a mirror force. So now he can do anything he wants, because I don't think he fears Max C. I don't think that you will play this in the side deck or main deck in Paleozoic. So now he has a free rank. Oh wow, plus barrier. It's gonna be some.
Question is, I think he can't kill him. Would surprise me, to be
No,
honest.
but I don't see Joshua Schmidt coming back with 2 Ronins that he can't get rid of the hand.
Well,
to trigger.
he can set one, setting the dimensional barrier and go for demise to draw 2 other cards. It could be already enough, depending on the ending feel of Joshua Osters.
The problem is Joshua Osters has now like the entire combo. He didn't even use this normal summon yet, so I think he can do a pretty huge push here, or maybe set up for the next turn to kill Joshua next turn.
Maybe Joshua Schmidt, it could help for Joshua Schmidt that Joshua Osters is aware of the penguin soldiers that Joshua Schmidt is playing. So
Yeah, that
could
might
be
be
possible that he's playing a little more passive to not get blown out
He
by
has-
a well-timed penguin soldier.
Yeah, he has no outs to face down monsters except. I think he does not even play Raigeki or Dark. No, he's playing Raigeki and Darko in the main deck, which are the only outs to face down monsters. He doesn't have anything in the extra deck like Diamond Direwolf. Something else. Oh wow! No, even the no. And he has the spell.
That's pretty good.
That's a
summon.
lot of rank force. I think a penguin soldier won't be able to remove like that many monsters.
But as we know, it's the Frog that is sitting face down there. No, actually, it could get interesting to calculate points. What does he play in the extra? Does he play a Gaga Samurai?
Yes, that he does. He has 1
Okay.
samurai in his extra deck. But he's still not able to get over 2,000 defense. So he
Well-
needs to go a different route maybe.
I think he has a Whiptail in hand.
And he has a warning, which is good
But that's huge.
for next turn. He has to keep in mind he can't attack with his Furrow Blade because the effect of Summoner Monk prevents him from attacking during this turn.
Yeah, he goes for Samurai, or it looks like that.
Yeah, he's thinking. Yeah. Not even using Red Beer this turn. That's interesting.
So, okay. Now, last thing he has to do is summoning. Okay.
He's directly attacking now. Okay.
Oh,
it's
it is a penguin
it is a
soldier.
penguin soldier, actually. Wow, that's surprising. Wow. What is he going to bounce now?
He's actually in a pretty.
Now he's in good shape, actually, a little bit.
No, the problem is he would probably bounce the 2 Zodiacs.
Yes.
So no Drancy will be summoned. But he already got 2,200 damage.
Oh, is this OTK with the Gagaga Samurai and the Super Agent?
It
Is
won't
this-
be
is this game?
exactly game.
So he has to bounce the Samurai, otherwise he will not survive this turn. Interesting. So I think he will go main phase 2 for Drancy. That's the only Xyz left that he can make, except for Borbo maybe. He can put in between if he wants to. No, he directly goes for Drancy. Setting his warning and the other card that we don't know of. So Spiral Zod in the end phase.
Sending back probably a Rapier, yeah. And that's also pretty cool. Like, you always have at least the small combo by having always 1 Rapier in the deck, thanks to the Spiral Resort. Okay, so
What is he drawing?
the
of course,
barrier,
with
yeah.
the barrier. So he has to go now for the play, I think. Yeah, he's going for the mice for 2. Let's see. Oh,
And
oh.
another monster.
And Desires. So is he? if he draws again 2 monsters, I think he will be sad.
I mean, even if he draws like one other monster, the chances are like it's nearly impossible to draw even more.
Another demise and another monster, isn't it?
It's a not penguin soldier, I guess.
Wow. Today he has a little bit of bad luck. Yeah, he's got 3 cards in his end phase. Wow.
That's huge.
Yeah. But at least he can stun his opponent with his barrier so that he can't extend his Xyz plays in this turn.
But he's still so far behind.
Yes.
And his really unlucky draws, it's almost hilarious. Yeah, I have to say it like this.
He's still believing, so he's not giving up.
And yeah, there's the trap, of course.
Oh wow! Now he's completely destroying. Oh, hitting the survival card. I think now he is out of the game with the warning as a backup for Oesters. I don't think that he can do that much. Wow. Now I think he is gonna go now Totem Bird, or trying to go Totem Bird, and he will preemptively throw this barrier.
Yeah, he has his Ronin Toad face down.
So he can't get over it right now.
Like this turn, he won't die, but I mean, yeah.
I think Joshua Schmidt will be trying next turn to do something with those 2 Ronins, but I think the warning will say no.
Pretty sure on that.
With his luck, he will. He will draw the.
He already knows that he's drawing like useless trap card.
Is it Leancolia or what was it exactly?
I think so, yeah.
So I think he's gonna try it out now.
Probably going to try.
He still has Trident though,
yeah,
so
he's going to attack old Trident to force it out.
But does he not only have only 1 Duke Frog in his graveyard? This way he can't do anything.
Think so, yeah.
I think the monsters are double Ronin Toad and 1 Penguin Soldier and 2
Penguin Soldiers.
2 Penguin Soldiers, yes, and 1 Duke Frog. So he's preemptively flipping the Leancolia, targeting something he wants back.
The backcheck, and using the backcheck just in hope to hit a normal trap card. Probably spell.
Oh,
yeah,
that's it, GG.
That's unbelievable.
Wow,
what happened.
Such a bad luck. How many monsters is he playing in his main deck?
Like 13.
13 from 60 cards, and it drew like half of his deck. That's incredible. Incredible luck.
Yeah, well, so your Yoshiosu takes it quite quickly, the 2-0 win.
So, wow.
I think
that was
bad luck.
Interesting because Paleo usually have a really great matchup against Zodiacs because they have so many cards to interrupt their plays, but he never got the ball rolling.
Yeah, well, to be honest, with this draws, you won't win against anything, so yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to get Joshua Oesters and talk to him a little bit about the match and also about like the whole tournament because he's also one of he's from the Netherlands, so traveled here to Cologne to participating. So yeah, so stay tuned for the interview. Okay, so we're here with Joshua Osters, who won our round 6 feature match. So first of all,
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you.
How was it for you to play against Joshua? Your yeah,
My mirror match. Yeah.
exactly.
Uh, it's always kind of exciting because he's pretty good. Pretty good player.
Heard about it.
Yeah, I heard about him before. So, but it's like he's chill to play against. Like,
Yeah.
I played against him twice now, so not that many times. But each time he's just like really chill. So
And what was your opinion about that? Or you knew that you were going to play against Paleozoics. Were you like excited because of the matchup, or
yeah, like I think Paleo is probably the best matchup for my deck because I'm
Okay.
main decking like triple Denko, the spiral engine, triple DD Crow, triple Twin Twister. So I'm pretty well prepared for the matchup.
yeah?
But it's still like a scary deck because it goes like set 5 and it's just always hard unless you have Denko. Then it's pretty easy. But
Like, game one was kind of funny, like the grass.
yeah,
Normally, great card to start with, like milling 4 cards.
yeah, pretty good.
Was kind of funny. Yeah. Well, what was your thoughts in game two? Like,
When he
was-
went T set.
it was kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird. Like he did the T set. I was like, oh well, that's not very good. But maybe his back was like barrier or something. But then I got the spiral card and just popped mirror force. Was like, okay, now I can just do my thing. And I figured like maybe I could OTK him. But there's always the options. The set is the penguin soldier, but I decided to go for it anyway because my hand was still solemn warning and dimensional barrier.
Okay. Yeah.
And the spiral field spell can just get me agent every turn, so I could get back into the game anyway if I got penguin soldiered, which happened. But yeah, then he just got nothing after that. Like demise for nothing, just throw his whole hand away.
And what about your deck? Why did you choose to play Spiral Zoo or the 55 cards? I think.
Yeah,
started?
56, I'm pretty sure.
56 card Spiral Zoo deck. this weekend.
Well, I really like the Zoo deck. I think it's pretty fun to play with the whole Lunar Light combo. I know for the opponent it isn't that much fun because you're like 10 minutes just comboing and drawing all kind of cards, but it's really fun to play. And I think I'm a really big fan of the TCG exclusives. Like I love Cosmo. I love BA, and I really wanted to play something with like the new TCG exclusive deck. And since Sub-Terrors is and will probably still be very subpar, I decided to mix the Spiral Engine because it's like a free level 4 summon,
Yep.
which just extends your. If you just draw the red, you can't really do anything good. You can do Giant Emerald. You can only do either Giant or Emerald. But if you resolve the agent, you can go Giant Emerald like back in the old days when
Yeah.
red was at 3. So, and the field spell is like so broken because agent can be targeted and every end phase is like a mini Pot of Everest. It's just so good.
And about the tournament on its own, what are your thoughts so far?
I'm sorry.
About the tournament.
About the
so far.
tournament. Yeah, it's really it's really cool. Like I always like CCG tournaments, obviously. I really like how it is run. I think we start like a bit later, but
Yeah.
it happens and everything's run pretty smoothly. There isn't that much more overtime than average,
Exactly. Yeah.
and I always like competitive events. Like there's so many good players here. I already played Eugen, I played Dave Grabert, I played Joshua Schmidt, so it's really fun to play against good players, I think.
I mean, that's one of the main points of our tournaments. Like, we always have like some of the best players
Yeah.
of Europe, and if you can compete against them, why not?
Yeah, exactly. Like at the YCS, obviously there's all the best players, but there's so many more players. And at an event like this, you have like a way higher chance to run into the good players and actually play them. So that's really good, I think, for practicing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much for this short interview. We're going to be back soon. I think it's already time, so we're going to be back soon with the last round of today, round 7. So stay tuned.